What do you guys think about this, Republican tidal wave becoming a Republican ripple? That's what. It was an odd set of outcomes, don't you think?
No question. I mean, Biden has had a good run over the last few weeks.
I'm sorry, my audio cut out one more time, Sachs. Can you say
I'll say it again? I'll say it again. The Cook Political Report says that the red wave looks more like a red ripple.
No, I think it's right. Well, look, I think a couple of things happened. So first, Biden has got some wins legislatively. I don't think it's good policy. I don't think this executive order is good policy. I don't think the $750 billion of climate that pretends to be an Inflation Reduction Act, I don't think that's good policy. But nonetheless, he has delivered some goodies for his base, for his donors. And that has basically ameliorated the story in the press that Democrats are in disarray. So you're not hearing that. In addition, I think Biden's got two things going for him, Dobbs and jobs. I mean, Dobbs, there's no question, Dobbs has helped the Democrats quite a bit. It certainly has motivated their base. And then the jobs report has been strong. Look, I think overall, the economic data is mixed. Real wages are not keeping up with inflation, but jobs have so far been strong. So yeah, there's no question that Democrats are in a materially better position than they were in June when it looked like a tsunami. That being said, the election's still 10 weeks away, and I think we'll have to see what happens. And I think the economy is still in a pretty fragile state. So 10 weeks is still a long time. But yes, you're right. Where things are looking right now, things are a lot better for Biden. And by the way, I do think the Republicans have some issues with candidate quality. And so there's a couple of races that, should have been more slam dunks that are not. But
what was the first word you used there? You said Dobbs and jobs. What was the first word?
Dobbs and jobs.
Yeah. Abortion.
The Dobbs case. Yeah.
Got it. Okay. I just didn't hear it perfectly. Weren't a lot of these wins for Biden bipartisan?
Well, no, the Inflation Reduction Act was passed on straight party lines. This college loan forgiveness is something they can't even get through the Senate. It's being done as an executive order. The things that were bipartisan, hold on. The things that were bipartisan, there was that CHIPS Act where they got some votes.
That's great.
And then there was the guns bill. So, look, he did get some bipartisan wins. There's no question about it. I think the Republicans got hoodwinked. Basically, the Republicans foolishly went along with infrastructure and with the CHIPS Act. They should have forced Biden to use up reconciliation on one of those bills, and then they wouldn't have been able to get through the $750 billion Inflation Reduction Act. So Republicans, as much of a master strategist as McConnell is reputed to be, they really got snowed on this one.
If it's possible for somebody to masturbate themselves from the inside out, Jason's doing it right now.
No. I'm masturbate. There's a reason why we do this from the chest up. Okay.
I think what's likely to happen in November is still that the Republicans win one of the chambers, probably the House. I think the Senate is still up for grabs. I don't think it's over. I think that'll be important because Biden won't be able to pass some of this legislation that's, I think, destructive from a deficit standpoint, from an economic standpoint. And we've talked about on this pod, I don't think you guys are too excited about most of the legislation he's passing. So quite frankly, I'm just hoping for gridlock. I'd like to get back to a situation of gridlock.
Less spending would be certainly great at this point. I mean, we're trying to fight inflation here while we keep spending money over here. It's challenging, yeah.
If you want to get back to fiscal responsibility, you got to vote for gridlock.
Or hopefully moderates come. All right, we'll let Sachs go. Anyway.